was an excellent day for an exorcism.
Hey everyone!
Hi!
Grave Cinema here again. This is my roommate, and we're doing...
Can't tell Raven's down here.
Yeah, so Raven's down there. So, this is another reaction video, and the one we'll be doing today is considered by, for a lot of people, especially at the time, one of the, if not the scariest horror films of all time.
Yay!
Yes, that film is The Exorcist.
I haven't heard of this film
It's
for years.
the version you've never seen. The scariest movie of all time. I've seen it.
Why is it the version you've never seen?
Because you've never seen it. That's why.
That's not why. Explain.
I think it had extra scenes in this release, but hey, you know, it's more we can watch.
Mm-hmm.
So, it's famous for the exorcism, obviously, at the very end.
Is this the one with all the throw up? The projectile vomiting?
There is some vomiting in this, yes.
Yeah, I thought so.
This was spoofed by Scary Movie 2 in its opening scene.
Ah.
So they may give you a little idea of what you'll be seeing, only not in the hilarious context done in that movie. So this is the actual horror version of an exorcism.
Yay!
Yeah. This was done in 1970, I think it was 73.
Of course it was, because we're not watching anything that wasn't done in the 70s and 80s.
73.
We can't avoid it.
Yes,
We can't help it.
we watched Shaun of the Dead. That was 2004, so that was
Yes,
newer.
but there wasn't a 70s or 80s version.
No, there was. That was its own thing. But we will eventually do newer films that I think warrant a watch for you that you haven't seen, because I love them, and I think you'd love them too.
Mm-hmm.
In a way. But this one is considered a classic, one of the top scary movies on anybody's list who does these things.
Mm-hmm.
Also, one of Bravo's scariest movie moments on their list.
Honestly, I think you could just make the whole movie the scariest movie moment. It's gross.
Yes.
I haven't seen it yet.
But you
But
believe
I've
the whole
seen
thing is...
spoofs on it,
gross,
and
yeah.
I've seen people who made movies because of it. Like, isn't this what spurned the whole, Conjuring movies and...
Probably an inspiration, but this was done back in the 70s, so...
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying. This is the predecessor to that.
Yeah.
Because The Conjuring, didn't that happen till the 80s or later?
Conjuring happened in the past decade.
Yeah.
It's newer.
Exactly. It's newer.
Yeah, it's newer.
So-
but this is an influence on a lot of films.
Mm-hmm. That's what
So-
I'm trying to get out. It was the predecessor in a lot of gateway doors.
Yes.
Oh.
And this will be your first time viewing it.
Yes.
So, I'm excited to see what your reaction will be, and I'm sure they are.
And we're doing this much earlier in the evening this time, so I'm not as holy fuck off exhausted.
Like she was during the thing.
Yes. To be fair, though, that movie was also really, really slow in its build.
Yeah, this
The
is similar to
actiony
that.
parts-
That's why we're doing this early. Yeah.
I was awake for.
The good shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, we wake up for the good shit.
Yes. Also, he needed a soundtrack. Just saying. All right.
All right, so without further delay,
Here we go.
here we go. Play.
Start out on a creepy street. Ooh, that yellow car is really creepy. That kind of reminds me. Oh! That reminds me of the car from Who Framed Roger Rabbit, the taxi cab.
Oh. Benny, I think it was. Benny the cat. William Friedkin film.
There's a name right there. Gladys?
The Exorcist.
Why am I reminded suddenly of a haunting in Connecticut?
Well, I took inspiration from this.
Have you seen that one?
If I did, it was so long ago, I don't remember a damn thing about it.
Good people. There could be a possibility of a night where we have Grave Cinema Reacts!
Where I react to it and...
Exactly. And I get to enjoy hauntingly singing the little chant that they do.
Oh, okay, cool. I'm not gonna be like you in my reaction where I'm like, ah, my god! No, I'm just gonna be like, cool.
This is like walking with him through a haunted house, which is great. Because then the actors have a general, maybe we shouldn't fuck with them vibe.
No, it's no fun. We've worked haunted houses before, you know.
Oh, that's lots of fun because I go
Yeah.
through with bribes to make sure they leave me alone and I can look at the artistry of the scene.
I do. I love the aspect and atmosphere of haunted houses. It's so much fun. And then we're in January. God damn it, can it be October again?
It's October for me. I get to go to Florida and build a haunt.
Yeah. She'll be gone for a few months, so you'll see these
While I'm gone.
while she's gone. So you'll see our initial first season,
Yes.
as it were.
First season.
Yeah.
We had to essentially binge horror movies until I leave to have an entire first season.
Done in time for her to come back and then do more.
Yes, I will be home for like a week.
Yeah.
In April, we will binge more, so you have enough to watch while I am gone again for like 2 months.
Yeah. They found something there, small pieces.
Trying to rub the lotion on my hands.
Rubs the lotion on its skin.
Okay, so they're super greasy now, but the stuff should help heal the scratches and stuff on the back of my hands. My skin hates me, it's stupid.
Should peel it off and get new skin.
Maybe. I thought.
That's Max von Sydow. I think that's how you pronounce his name.
That looked like a medal of a saint.
Yeah. This actor, have you seen Flash Gordon?
Yes, but it has been forever.
He played Emperor Ming.
Don't
The bad
remember
guy.
that at all.
If you don't remember it, cool. We could react to it just for the lulz, because I love it.
Yes, we could. Because I haven't seen that in at least...
If you don't remember it, it still counts as a new reaction.
8 years.
Yeah.
Something like that, I don't know. Ooh! It looks like a talisman.
Some type of artifact.
Gee, I wonder if it's evil. Does it belong to your culture? Should you be touching it? Looks to me like the answers are no, homeboy. Probably should leave it where the sun shines lots.
Unless they're British, and they can take whatever they want. At least according to them.
And every movie they've ever made.
It's not grave robbing. If it's old enough, then it's just archaeology.
Yeah. Still feel like it should be left with the people whose culture resides in the area. I understand if they want to borrow it to show people in their country for a while. Or if the cultures that they're borrowing it from don't have the ability to keep something that is delicate in nature, like it has to be in like a pressurized case or something like that, if they don't have the ability to do that, then I understand. But otherwise, leave people their sacred artifacts, folks. And leave Native Americans their burial grounds. Like seriously, it's never a good idea. So he's got the shakes,
Yeah, it has some type of tremor, some type
and he
of
takes
illness.
a pill for it, and it calms it down.
So he's not in the best of health.
No, he's obviously no spring chicken.
Yeah. Oddly enough, Max von Sydow put makeup on to appear as an older man in this film. And then after the release, he kind of stuck in roles where people wanted him to be an older person, when he's just like his mid-40s or something in this.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah.
It's really cool to see the smithing in this, though. I
Yeah.
know that is not the point of the movie, but to see the 3 smiths actually go into town on this piece,
The details.
yeah, it's really
Yeah.
awesome. Oh, so that's not a saint's medallion. 'Cause I don't think that was English. Or Latin.
I think it's Sumerian, some older civilization.
Huh. Well, if it's Sumerian, they better be careful. There were a few vengeful gods in that pantheon.
Yeah. And this is really good makeup on him too, to make him look like an older man.
How old is he? Do you know?
Like he was like mid-40s or something, and he looks like he's in his 70s.
Yeah. Yeah. He's dying, bro. He has to go. Doesn't look like the passenger of that carriage is having much fun either.
He's like, it's just me. They're like, oh, just
Oh,
you.
those belts are cool. I know that a lot of this is probably not accurately portrayed, and this probably happens on a movie set.
You can't trust
But-
movies to be real-life depictions of what happens.
Of course not.
Movies
Unless-
always present their own reality. Sometimes it can be accurate, other times it can be way off, so...
I mean, sometimes they
Yeah.
do go out of their way to be accurate to certain things, but they're always going to have their own story to tell.
Yeah.
Which means it's not always going to be 100%, unless it's...
Don't let
documentary.
facts get in the way of a good story.
Right, why would we do that?
And as Joe Bob Briggs says, don't let too much plot get in the way of a good story.
So is that a thing people actually do? Because I don't often see people wear bathrobes. Like, I can think of exactly one person I know that wears a bathrobe.
I've never worn one.
I have them. I've worn them to walk, like, from the shower if I didn't bring clothes with me to my room. But that's it. In this one, in these things, you see them, like, walking around in them and going outside in them, and I don't understand. How is that kid not freezing?
Kid's asleep, can't feel it.
I feel cold in my sleep.
Well, they're unconscious. They're not actively feeling it.
In the group over here, I need a priest, a nun, and 2 students.
I need a priest, a nun, and 2 students. Theme.
Oh!
Music's very important in movies, in my opinion.
It's Halloween. This always reminded me of Halloween.
Yeah. The theme, it's very Halloween-esque
my life that I don't feel control. I'm a priest, doctor,
in the style.
Oh, I loved it. Oh, Mom, can't we get a horse? Well, no, we're in Washington. I know. We'll see when we come.
Girl
okay?
wants a horse.
When can I have one?
Duh.
We'll see, Reagan. We'll see.
What little girl doesn't want a horse? Really? You're gonna work that hard for a kiki?
You'll be sorry.
So, you know, this actor is actually the father of Jason Priestley.
Jason Priestley is...
Actually, no, wait. I think that's wrong. It could be Jason... Wait, I think that's correct. Let me double check. Jason Patrick. That's who I was thinking of. I'm sorry.
Who's Jason Patrick?
He played Michael in The Lost Boys.
Oh,
Yes. I was right with the Jason part.
yeah.
So this is where his mother lives.
That's where he lives, too.
Yeah. He's taking care of his mother, so he lives there.
I'll have to take you somewhere where you'd be safe, you wouldn't be alone.
Hey, where'd this come from?
Oh, look, a Ouija board.
Closet.
And tomorrow night, I'll take you to a movie. Okay?
Oh, I love you.
That's a good mom.
Mm-hmm. Good mom,
Good kid.
good daughter.
You can bring
And then
Mr.
it all
Dennings
goes to
if you
shit.
like.
Mr. Denny.
I didn't think that's not a padre.
No, he is a priest.
Who drinks?
They're allowed to
My
drink,
mother told.
right?
I'm not usually in city bars like that, but I guess so. I don't know much about Catholicism.
Neither do I.
Just never something I pictured a priest doing in a rowdy bar.
I think I've lost my faith, Tom.
What's he do?
Hello?
I think he's like a
Yes, this is
priest
Mrs. McNeil.
therapist. Or
Operator,
psychiatrist.
You have got to be kidding. I have been on this line for 20 minutes.
What are you doing here?
My bed was shaking. I can't get to sleep.
Bed was shaking.
Beds don't usually do that.
Not unless you put a quarter in it.
Have you ever actually seen one of those?
I have not.
Neither have I. Isn't that an interesting thing? Well, thus far she hasn't broken any rules. But she's still going off alone.
Yeah, this isn't exactly like a human slasher type killer. This is more of a possession type film. Normal rules don't apply.
I know, but things like, I'll be right back, or is anybody there? I feel like those apply.
Yes.
And she hasn't said any of those yet.
No. She's investigating a strange noise.
I mean, technically no, she was investigating her daughter's bed shaking and then heard a strange noise.
And
I
now-
think
yeah.
she's just looking for the rats. Which I don't think are rats. If anything, I think they're squirrels or trash pandas.
Doesn't have a flashlight. Just the light.
Candle's
Candle.
not really good for that.
Yeah.
Why does everyone seem to have a dress form?
Oh, Carl.
Well, that was interesting.
Christ, Carl, don't do that.
I don't think candles usually do that.
They do if there's a gas
No
leak.
rats. Thanks a lot. That's terrific.
Could be a gas leak. She could have stumbled onto something.
That's it. The whole movie, it's about a gas leak. And they're hallucinating.
Listen, ghosts don't normally go up in flames, and neither do demons in incorporeal form.
Normally.
As per everything I've ever read.
Per what you've read. So you read about actual ghosts and they don't get set on fire.
Not usually, no.
No, not usually. Hear that, filmmakers? Make a ghost that can get set on fire.
Our food is on the way. Our food is supposedly here.
She ordered food, so
I did, so
we'll be getting some in the middle of this.
And by in the middle of this, we mean right now.
It's okay. We don't have to pause.
What the hell? These are some titties from down under.
Yeah.
I mean, hell, not Australia. For the record.
Yeah, there were some titties on that
I'm gonna put this
statue.
in the kitchen quick. We can heat it up after this movie.
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah, I sort of figured you wouldn't mind. Hey.
We'll eat the food up after the movie.
And the projectile vomiting. 'Cause I
Yeah,
don't want that beforehand.
I guess not. She knows some of what's coming, but she doesn't know everything.
Only because of the spoofs I've seen.
Other reactors have the same thing when they watch like scary movie spoofs, and then they go watch like Scream and such.
Yeah. What did they do?
She just had a quick vision of something.
Tell me if you feel a
How is she
vibration.
getting possessed? What does this have to do with that figurine?
Regan? Do you feel anything? Can you feel this?
I don't feel anything.
Just like me.
That's not true.
Not just in your mouth.
I feel nothing.
That's a fat load of shit.
I'm
Let's
stoned.
check the temperature. The
No,
red light
you're
goes
not.
on. That's
See?
your
Squish,
temperature.
squish, squish. Not
I'm
stoned.
I'm squishy stone.
Squishy stone.
Yes. She's starting to behave strangely.
Now this is for Ritalin.
Which is a terrible
10
idea.
milligrams a day.
The 70s. You just give them Ritalin.
Stimulant.
That'll cure them.
Stimulant.
They tried that with my brother and he turned into a zombie
The
who
condition
did
isn't
not
quite what it
move.
seems. I think we should wait and see what happens with the Ritalin. I think that's the answer. Let's wait 2-3 weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Drugs are
why would
the
we-
answer.
Why would we possibly, explore her mental health?
Lies.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like saying your bed shaking. that's-
Everyone should have a therapist. I don't care if you need it or
Have you ever
not.
known
Good
your daughter
maintenance
to
is good
swear?
maintenance.
Do you use obscenities?
No, never.
Oh yeah, you do when you're really mad.
Summer, she advised me to keep my fingers away from her. Goddamn cunt.
How old is this child?
I can't believe it.
Gotta be around teenage age.
Obviously. She's like
Yeah.
13-ish by looks.
You don't think a psychiatrist?
Oh no, his mom's in the hospital now. So is his mom being affected by the same thing as the girl?
Could be she's just having failing health.
That is a mental ward.
You know, it's funny. If you wasn't a pretty big
Dementia,
famous psychiatrist,
Alzheimer's.
what happened? Your mother should be living in a penthouse instead of the...
Who the hell is messing with her? Okay, so there better not be a party, guys.
Nope, it's just mother checking on her daughter.
I think we gotta guess.
You're gonna die up there.
What the hell?
Mother? What's wrong with me?
It's like the demon's already inside of her and slowly
Where
taking
did
over.
it come from?
Hell.
It's
Great,
just like
how
the
did it get
doctor
to her?
said, It's nerves.
Don't
And
know.
that's
Why did we start in Sumeria
Just take your pills and you'll
with
be
a
fine,
little
really.
thing and get to this.
Well,
I'd be getting the hell out of that house.
reminds you a little bit of Poltergeist, don't it?
A lot of it.
This thing is having nightmare visions.
Poor guy. Losing a parent is never easy.
I don't want it! How do you get
The shaking of the bed, that's doubtless due to muscular spasms.
Oh, no, that was no spasm.
Hell no.
I got on the bed. The whole bed was thumping and rising off the floor and shaking, the whole thing.
But Mrs. McNeil, the problem with your daughter is not her bed. It's her brain.
No.
You can't.
Fathom it.
Yeah.
So,
And temporal lobe is very common. It can last for days or
I
even
mean, what he's
weeks.
saying is making sense.
It isn't rare to
If your
find
brain's affected, it will
destructive,
cause behavioral change,
even
but
criminal.
the
Not-
bed shake and the way she
no,
saw.
yeah. No.
good.
Don't be alarmed.
That thing puts the quarter bed to shame.
Look up.
Maybe we need to monitor blood flow in that brain.
I think this is an old version of an MRI machine.
Yeah. Something to
Yeah,
look at the
an
brain.
old MRI.
Yeah.
Great doctors. Mother, please! Please, make it stop! It's burning! He's trying to kill me! Mother! Oh, take it!
What the hell? This is why you shouldn't play with Ouija boards, kid.
You hear the voice of the demon though, for a second.
Wonder how they got the neck to expand like that.
She's heavily sedated.
They're just testing everything they can at this point, trying to pinpoint the cause.
Yes, God forbid they turn to psychiatry. Is it about to get scary?
Sheriff?
Oh, it's a creepy fucking demon. I still don't get how this all plays together. It's very confusing. Oh, the old 70s blankets with the satin line on the edge. I had one of those for a baby blanket.
Well, that ain't normal.
No. I
When I
know
touch
some
your
kids that can
forehead,
do that
open your eyes.
without the stairs. Definitely not with stairs and blood.
Why you?
Ow.
She get him by his boys?
Yep.
When they gonna call the priest in?
They're building to it.
They are. They're taking their sweet ass time.
Well, they're doing everything they can first before they've come with the thought, well, maybe she's fucking possessed.
Suppose most logical people are not gonna jump to that.
Yeah, they're gonna do everything they can first.
What's your point, bro?
Do people tell you you look like Paul Newman?
Always.
Is he Paul Newman?
No.
Okay. I'm really, really bad with names.
You want to see a film with me? I got passes to the crest. It's a pillow. Who's in it? Who's in it? Debbie Reynolds, Desdemona, and Othello Groucho Marx. You happy?
I've seen it.
One last time.
Again, and we better to
They got the whole council of doctors
not going to
working
lock
on
her
this.
up in some goddamn asylum.
I'm sorry.
You're sorry? Jesus Christ, 88 doctors, and all you can tell me with all of your bullshit is...
They don't know what the hell is happening.
With their 12-year-old baby,
Yeah.
bro. You probably shouldn't have put her in a room full of doctors like that.
What about your daughter? No. Why?
You ever heard of exorcism?
You're telling me that I should take my daughter to a witch doctor?
No, a
Is
priest.
that it?
Not a witch doctor. Those are way cooler in their practices.
Mm-hmm.
And no, they don't know where they meet Mr. Gomez.
Hello, Sally.
Please stop calling. Ah! Sorry, I just got a Charlie horse in my neck. Fuck!
Careful, you may get possessed.
Ah. I hurt. Winter is cold, people.
A demon ain't fucking around. Well, that is not normal. Clearly, there's something otherworldly going on here at this point.
Boo, you better move.
You know what she did? Your captain daughter.
Yeah, time to go see the priest. Yeah.
How do you go about getting an exorcism?
Beg your pardon? Well, it just doesn't happen anymore, Miss McNeil.
Yes, it's when.
Well, since we learned about mental illness, paranoia, schizophrenia,
Which
all
is
those things they taught me in Harvard.
true.
Miss McNeil, since the day I
Yeah.
joined the Jesuits.
Could you see her?
Yes, I could. I could see her as a psychiatrist, but I can't see her.
not a psychiatrist. She needs a priest. She's already seen every fucking psychiatrist in the world, and they sent me to you. Now you're gonna send me back to them? Jesus Christ, won't somebody
No, you
help
don't
me?
see, you don't understand. Your daughter.
God, can't you help her? Just help her.
Just see her. Yeah. Look for yourself.
Why do I feel like she's gonna have her head spinning around?
It wants no straps. Hello, Reagan.
Face.
I'm Damien Carroll.
And I'm the devil. Now kindly undo these straps.
If you're the devil, why not make the straps disappear?
That's much too vulgar display of power, Caris.
What is it?
Oh! Oh! Ew! Ugh.
Yep, that's the vomit. They used pea soup for that, for the effect.
I think I read that somewhere at some point.
Looks good though.
It looks yucky.
That's why it looks good. It's supposed to look yucky.
What do you drink?
Scotch. Ice. Water.
You put ice in your scotch? Bad priest.
No ice.
I told Reagan that was holy water. I sprinkled it on her and she reacted very violently. It's tap water.
What's the difference?
Holy water's blessed, and that doesn't help support a case for possession.
Unless the demon was fucking with you. Help me. I think he's convinced now.
I would be.
What about The Exorcist? Have you any ideas? How about Lancaster Murray?
Guy in the beginning of the movie?
Yep.
Besides,
The
he's had
priest?
experience.
Mhm.
I didn't know that. 10, 12 years ago, I think, in Africa. The exorcism supposedly lasted months. Heard it damn near killed him.
You're needed.
You needed have to hurry, bro, so read fast. Ooh, did you see the title screen? Or the
Yeah, we're about to see the famous shot. Yep. Yep, the Exorcist showing up in the street light, the fog. Yep, famous shot. Marin.
Would you like some brandy in that pot?
Well, the doctors say I shouldn't. But thank God, my will is weak.
Showtime.
Stick your cock up her ass, you motherfucking worthless cocksucker.
Be silent!
It's the food.
Barbecue.
We make this place holy. Holy, holy.
Just make the room holy.
Hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come. Lead us not
Is this still the little girl actor doing all
deliver us
this?
from the evil one.
Yes.
Save me, O God.
God, I hope that child got an Oscar.
By thy might defend my
It's a great
cause.
performance.
Yeah.
I think she was at least nominated.
She better have been.
Your mother sucks cocks in hell, Karis, you faithless swine.
The Lord be with you.
Hasten to our call for help. And
Someone put the quarter in.
Hungry nation.
Should've screwed that bitch to the floor.
Of the noonday devil.
Amen. Lord, hear my prayer. Father Caris.
Yep, definitely psychological at that point.
Father Caris.
See the cross of the Lord. Because
More
you
pea
are
soup.
self-power. Lord, hear my prayer.
How can I come unto thee?
The Lord be with you.
And also with you.
I'd bless that saint if I were you.
I cast you out! Unclean spirit!
Shut up, your ass.
In the name of our Lord Jesus Christ! It is He who commands you! He who flung heights of heaven to the depths of hell!
Fuck him!
Be gone!
Fuck him, Karis!
From this creature of God, of our Lord Jesus Christ, who lives and reigns with
My
the
sister
Father
used to use that
and the
on me when
Holy
I had
Spirit.
nightmares as a kid.
Damien!
Amen.
Alright.
Oh,
You killed my
on this
mother!
your servant!
You left her alone to die! Shut up!
Don't respond.
Bastard!
To depart from the servant of God. It's the power of Christ that compels you. The power of Christ 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 compels you.
There is no Christ, only Zul.
The power of Christ compels you.
And this is why we can never get you
The
exercised.
power of Christ compels you. The power of Christ compels you. The power
It's really cool how they do that trick.
compels you.
Mm-hmm. Very
The
impressive.
power of Christ compels you.
That's why it always feels so much more fulfilling watching pre-CGI movies, because you know they did all of this for real.
Let's rest before we start again.
You know they lower the temperature a lot to get that breath to show up. So they're acting in the cold.
So that saps the hell out of their strength. That poor little girl must be freezing.
Yeah. He's having a moment.
Why is cruel? Doesn't make sense.
See, he's asking the same question as you.
I think the point is to make us despair.
I really feel like he's about to die.
He doesn't look too well, does he?
Baby, won't you do this to me?
His mother's voice.
Please, Amy. I'm afraid.
What is it? Her heart. Can you give her something? She wants to come.
Isso é boi por as menos. Na pasto cravatas.
You killed my mother!
Is it over? Is she gonna die?
She's already dead.
No.
Still hope. It's hard to give out.
Guess what, homeboy? It's up to you now.
Yeah.
It's a child!
She's attacking the demon.
And the child's body.
God damn you! Take me! Take me!
He's inviting the demon into himself.
So he can do what?
Got it out of her. And he just killed himself.
With the demon inside of him?
Yeah. The crowd gathered pretty fast.
Are you sorry? Are you sorry for having a photograph?
What is it? The photograph. Story.
They moving.
Maybe everybody else too.
She doesn't remember any of it.
That's good.
Goodbye, Father.
Goodbye.
I'll call you.
She's okay. We saved her.
Burn that house down. The demon go into him now?
No, they exorcised it. It's gone. Steps. Those are famous steps now.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Like the Philadelphia steps of
Rocky, yep. People visit the Exorcist steps.
Huh. And what city's that in? DC?
I think so, yeah.
Well, I'm glad he didn't try to persecute the little girl, because I feel like that would have just been stupid. It's odd how he added this soundtrack to this movie.
Not a whole lot of music playing at all, but that when that main theme hits, it's very noticeable.
Yes. That was a very curious movie. It's not scary.
Which is odd, because at the time it was considered like the scariest movie ever, due to the religious implications, because we were a lot more religious society even back then. And there were reports of people vomiting in the theater and passing out and fainting due to seeing this movie.
Okay, seeing a little girl spin her head around like that, I can't blame them for having a large reaction to it, or the vomiting. Vomiting gets me. I can't watch.
Yeah, you know, it's like
I have a really, really bad gag reflex. You know, I used to live with Holly. My deal was she handled any poop that happened, and if somebody threw up, I'd clean it up for her so long as I didn't have to hear it.
Okay. Yeah, but even so, we've seen like more things today that have been grosser and freaky. At this time,
honestly, that
they hadn't seen anything up to that point, basically.
Right. It was all brand new.
Mm-hmm.
So really, all that movie really made me feel was sad. Sad for the mom. Sad for
the emotional aspects
kid,
of it.
And, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot to turn off my alarm again.
Okay.
Yeah. I understand why they did it, but it didn't make sense as to why the demon went to her.
Yeah, they even questioned that. The priest is like, why her?
And they don't give a clear explanation.
It's probably just not important to the story. The fact is, the girl was possessed.
I don't like that it was a young girl. I don't like that they put a child in that position.
I think it's meant to make you feel that much more terrible and sympathetic as well, because the demon's actually in a little girl, so it makes you want them to save her more. That's the reason.
I mean, I get that.
And the demon don't give a fuck.
Oh, of course not. It's a demon.
Demon will do the most evil thing it can think of.
Demon's like, easy in, easy in. Easy in.
Easy in.
Because
Yep.
children are weak-willed, usually.
For the most part, they're more vulnerable.
Susceptible, yes.
Yeah.
Overall, that wasn't as horrible as I thought it was going to be. I honestly thought the projectile vomit scene was going to be worse, almost like it was in the spoof movies.
Yeah, the spoof movies, they go way overboard.
Oh my god, yes. It's just interesting. I don't like how it's very weirdly not tied together. Like, the storyline's slightly confusing.
A little bit, yeah. It's based
And I
on
don't
a
like
novel.
how
That'll
they
probably
don't
includes more.
explain the
Yeah.
timeline. Like, first his mom's in her house with a broken leg, then she's in a psych ward for some reason,
Yeah, they could have.
and then she's
Yeah.
dead.
Yeah, maybe I felt could have had better editing involved and could have been more condensed. I mean, this is the
Or
version you've never
even-
seen, so
yeah.
maybe we have a longer version that we watched.
I
Maybe there's
guess.
another one that's more edited, but still, yeah. The main important part is the last half where they're investigating with Father Karras. At that point, he's determining, oh, you are possessed. We need to get an exorcist or exorcise this demon from you, and the whole exorcism part. That's the main point of this movie. And everything before that, you can probably just really condense because it's not that important. The fact is, this girl is possessed. We need to get the demon out.
And I like that the clergy in this were not pretentious. They weren't, well, obviously I'm above God and I should
Yeah.
take this out and it shall be fine. No, they came in.
And obviously, this
they
is
are-
religious. They came from a point believing first in the science.
Right. They are the portrayal of Christianity that I would like to see in the world and not what is more commonly shown, at least these days. A lot of people see the bad side of it and people's hatred. These people were humble. They were kind. They were very calm. They weren't bigoted. I think that's my favorite part, is they weren't bigoted.
Yes,
'Cause
they
I've met-
were good people.
They were very good people. This is what I expect from someone who believes in a religion that much. That you actually follow the doctrines they put out. Well, for the most part. I really don't think... Well, I don't know that many people in clergy, but I don't know that many that drink Chivas Regal. But, whatever.
They're still people.
I'm sure they are.
Yeah.
I just kind of expect them to act a little more like... I guess a little more
Puritans
like
or something?
no, God no. A little more like the priest from MASH.
Okay.
Yeah. But I also don't knock people for having vices or anything like that. And then again, I'm not as religious, so people do what you want. I don't care.
Yeah,
If
I
I
agree.
have a fixture in my head, then that's my problem. But I liked that was what they portrayed. Because, like, you see the bigoted, I'm a religious psychopath happening often, and I fucking hate it. That's the kind of person I want to deck in the face, and I don't like watching movies that make me that angry.
Yeah. You're like, I want to punch this character in the face.
Oh my god!
And so half the time, that's
That
on purpose. They want you to hate him, so
ego-
then
I mean,
you'll like it when bad things happen to them.
I get it.
Yeah.
I do.
This, there was nobody you really hated.
No, there wasn't, and I liked that.
Yeah.
I really liked that. There was no one to hate. You just wanted to feel bad for that mom and really feel bad for that kid and even feel bad for the priest whose mom died. You know? Yeah. Overall, I think it was a great movie, though.
Yeah, definitely a good movie.
Yeah. I think that's my list.
Nice.
My final review.
Final review.
Overall,
Yes.
it's a good movie.
Good movie. Not the scariest by today's standards, but still worth
Yeah,
a watch.
definitely was worse
Well
today's
worth a
standards.
watch.
Texas Chainsaw Massacre was way worse.
That was me the year after this too.
I know, but it was still way worse.
Yeah, the low budget, feel of it and everything, and just yeah. Yeah, we all have our own individual fears, so some things would be worse for us than others. So, but this good movie, scary for the right people, great for its time.
Yes, I completely agree.
All right. Well, we hope you enjoyed this reaction and review, and we'll see you for the next one.
Yay.
Bye.
Bye-bye.